Hello friends, welcome back. I am Vivekanandan. So in today's video, let us discuss about when does a startup company become a unicorn? Of course, what is a unicorn and other related terms like decacorn, hectacorn, etc. And how many unicorns are there in India and why India needs to be producing 100 unicorns by the year 2025. There is a big talk about that, so we will also be speaking on that as well. So to start with, what is a unicorn in startup dictionary, in startup lexicon? So when does a startup company become a unicorn? A startup company becomes a unicorn when its valuation touches $1 billion. And when will that happen? When the startup company is capable of attracting or receiving regular funding from investors, venture capitalists, and so on. And this particular valuation is based upon market potential, income of the company, and assets and various other factors. In fact, last year there were so many companies in India which was actually receiving funding of more than $100 million, and very soon those companies were valued at $1 billion, or in other words, those companies became unicorns. And what is a decacorn? A decacorn is a company which valuation is more than $10 billion. By the year 2016, Airbnb, Uber, and Xiaomi, they all became decacorns. In fact, at that time, Uber, its valuation was around $65 billion. It was one of the highest in the world. Xiaomi was around $45 billion, and Airbnb was around $25 billion. So this is about decacorn, and today, which is that one most valuable startup company in the world, it is TikTok. In fact, the parent company of TikTok, ByteDance, it is valued at $75 billion. And this is about decacorn. And next comes hectacorn. And what is a hectacorn? A company whose valuation is more than $100 billion, you call them as hectacorn. Companies like Google, Apple, Microsoft, Cisco fall under these categories. In fact, it is predicted that very soon these companies will become trillion-dollar companies. And coming back, so what are the very recent unicorns in India? Companies like Grofers, Big Basket, Delivery, Zomato, Swiggy. These are all billion-dollar companies in India because they regularly attract funding worth more than several $100 million. You have Byju's, you have various other companies in India. And totally, how many unicorns are there in India as of now? As of now, there are around 34 unicorns in India today. And how many unicorns are there in the world today? There are around 400 unicorns, out of which around 200 are there in the United States alone, around 100 are there in China, and 34 is in India, and the remaining is scattered across different regions and countries. And in fact, there is another interesting term called as soonicorns. So what is a soonicorn? So soonicorn, the name itself suggests that these are startup companies which are very soon going to become unicorns. It is mentioned that there are around 150 plus soonicorns in India, raring to become unicorns in India. And the point over here is India actually needs much more unicorns, and in fact there is a big talk that India needs to produce, or India can produce 100 unicorns by the year 2025. What is the biggest advantage of having 100 unicorns by 2025? First of all, we have the potential to achieve that particular target. Second is, I'll just give you a very, very small example. Just imagine a bread sandwich shop in your locality which is capable of making 1,000 to 2,000 bread sandwiches in that particular shop. And this shop might employ 5 to 10 people, for 5 for cooking the ingredients and 5 for delivering the bread sandwiches. And what happens is, if there is a successful shop like this, assume that it is a small shop, still there will be a lot of players dependent on this particular shop. For example, there will be a lot of auxiliary shops which will be supplying onions, eggs, bread, ketchup, a lot of things to this particular shop. So the point over here is not only that this particular bread sandwich shop is thriving, there is a whole ecosystem, there's a whole lot of other players who are also coming up, who are also generating employment because of this particular shop. Imagine if this is happening with a local shop in our neighborhood. Imagine $1 billion company. What will be the impact? What will be the magnitude they can impact a country like India? They will be able to generate lots and lots of employment. Moreover, they will be able to create a lot of indirect employment in auxiliary industries. And the point is, they will be able to set the economy in motion. And today, one of the other biggest challenges we are facing in India is to generate more employment. And unicorns will be able to do that, or at least impact people in a huge way, that there are possibilities, or there are homegrown entrepreneurs. And there is also a talk that can we produce more unicorns at this particular point of time, which is this COVID-19 and Corona. Indian entrepreneurs or in the Indian startup system ecosystem is very, very vibrant, and there are already a lot of entrepreneurs with the bubbling with energy who are raring to go. And it is said that when these entrepreneurs, with their entrepreneurial mindset, their zeal and enthusiasm, these kind of people, they have this kind of mentality where they look problems as opportunities, and they are not and they are unfazed by these kind of setbacks. So definitely India has the potential to generate 100 unicorns by 2025. Of course, there should also be a lot of support system for this, so that the economy is in good shape. So please share your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks for watching this video. Have a good day.